Here is my empire, Unipatorian Empire. The vision of my empire is to restore peace to our region and spread our culture to all corners of the earth, learn everything we can, and survive. Our location is strategically important because it is easy to defend with our wall, and in a good trading location because we can monitor all trade in and out of our region, and almost all trade comes to us. We have 4 cities: Pinart, our capital; Kamba, one of our agriculture cities; Bor, our second agriculture city; and Panor, our only mining city. The purpose of our buildings is that all of our buildings are in the same general structure, which is why it is easier to build and know the exact amount of resources we need to spend on projects or on other things. The smallest unit of living in our empire is called unities. And it is these small wooden houses right here. These small wooden houses. They can house 12 people and they have slanted roofs or rain and are made of wood. 40 unities plus 2 latrines, 12 bathing areas, a storage area, and a mess hall make up a unit, which is the basic unit for all living. The uniformity for each unit allows for an easy way to manage the people, our population, and resources. There are 3 kinds of units: agriculture, mining, and fishing. A group of units will create a unisect, or the city of the 4 unisects were the cities that I mentioned. The barracks is the other kind of unit. Here is a barracks. It has 3 buildings that make up a complex and a unit. The 3 buildings each hold individually either artillery equipment and vehicles, weaponry, or a hospital. Hospital being this one, the biggest building. Our wall was the first structure that we ever built, and it was the most expensive, taking 75% of our revenue for almost 50 years to create. It helped us, it protected us, and helped us build our empire to what it is today. And these are the roads that connect our empire, and the importance of these roads is that they give us the ability to easily transport materials between our cities. And all roads lead to Pinart. Our capital, Pinart, is where it is because all major trade is close to it and all trade comes to that area. Our army can easily defend it, and since it is on the peninsula, it is at the heart of our empire, so all roads lead out to every settlement in our empire. And also because it's near the peninsula, we all the trade that comes from the ocean comes to Pinart. Our government buildings are here, 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 and the government marketplaces. These 6 buildings are used for the primary court and for meetings. This is the Colosseum that can be used for meetings or for entertainment, and this is the palace grounds. They're far away from the general area of Pinart because it allows them to be secluded and be able to do their own thing. Our palace is where it is because it is the most secluded area since it has its wall. The walls are there in case of a second flood, which, if that happens, it will be able to block the water and allow the inhabitants of it, which are the prime, secondary, tertiary, unifreemens, and some of his or her slaves, to live and survive. Our population is around 4 million people, slaves and all, and our whole population is either working, whether it be in the army, workforce, slave force, or the political body. We have stopped building major monuments, but we continue to build units so that we can accommodate to the growing population. We also keep on building weaponry and vehicles, such as ships and other things for our empire. Thank you for listening. Now I'm going to take it over to my engineer.